Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill, Jake Irvin.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Ready to go? Here's a big power threat. Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis waits.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
2-2.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And the right-hander deals. Goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And a count 1-2. Now fly ball to right center. Call. Racing. Makes the catch. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Juan Soto.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Here's Juan Soto. So now 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Got him swinging. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Washington, D.C. And starting this one, Blake Snell. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. Guys who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
In the dirt, on to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Joey Meneses. And now 2-1. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. Now one missed. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. See? Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Here's the left fielder, Stone Garrett. 1-1 now. The other way, brings it in for the third out. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Makes the grab, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The pitch.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
1 down. And now Rougned Odor. Next pitch is outside. Carpenter leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball.
Calling this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And here it comes. And he walked him.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. Here's a 1-1. They say it went.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 1-2. That's a hit. Coming home. There comes the throw. The run comes in to score from second. It's 1-1. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Brett Sullivan, the next up for the Padres. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Check swing. He went, and it's 1-2. That's to third. Candelario fires to first on the run. He's in there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Runner at first with 2 away. And the batter now, Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. Tatis runs. In the air, left field. Garrett settles under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
Chris, you look at Blake Snell's resume, a former first-round pick by the Rays in 2011, but really blossomed quickly. Cy Young in 2018. He was an all-star that year, too. And, of course, pitched for the Rays against the Dodgers in the 2020 World Series.
Batting 7. The center fielder,
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals.
Yeah, this guy really has solid stuff and can stand up when he's effective getting ahead of hitters early in the count. When he doesn't, those outings that maybe should have gone 7, maybe 8 innings end up being 5, maybe 6.
2-1 now. Swings through that one. Grips one to right. 2 down.
batting 8, the catcher, Riley.
Up now for Washington, Riley Adams. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And a count 1-2. Good eye right there.
He might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Slow roller to third. Kim whips it across. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for Washington, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in Nationals Park. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
There's a strike.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
On the ground. 1 up, 1 down.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Flied out his first time. Here comes a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Xander Bogaerts a little frustrated.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Matt Carpenter. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a ball evens the count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they lead it 4-1. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The Nationals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Here's Lane Thomas. This one smashed down the right field line. And it one-hops the wall. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. 2-2. And now the lefty got him. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated
And
hitter.
here's the DH for Washington, Joey Meneses. He's already homered here in this one. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. 2 outs. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
The next offering misses. 3-1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Run comes in from second, and it's now a 2-run game.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jamer Candelario. Runner leads away at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And now it's 1-2. Hard hit left side. Throw over to Cronenworth. They limit the damage here, but a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back. And here is Rougned Odor.
The second baseman, Rougned Odor.
The wind of the pitch. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, third baseman.
Down the third baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And another ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Three-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Padres 4 and the Nationals 2. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Stone Garrett.
Garrett.
The pitch. Swing, and that one hammered. Down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. This place is absolutely loving it. His second of the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 4-3. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Blake Snell out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Luis Garcia into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's Dominic Smith. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-2. Popped in the air, left side. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Here's the center fielder, Alex Call. This splits between April and May there. And a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Activity in the bullpen. Josh Hader getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Riley Adams digging in for the Nationals at the belt and fires.
Oh. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Tapped softly on the ground. The throw to first. That's out number 3. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Washington, D.C. And here's the catcher, Brett Sullivan. 3-2 on the way. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
The right fielder.
So the San Diego batting order turns over, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jake Irvin done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on now, Mason Thompson. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 71, Mason Thompson.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. The 1-1. On a line, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. Next pitch inside. 2-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Sullivan at third. Tatis on second. Cronenworth on at first with nobody out. Next pitch is outside. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Andres Machado looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ramirez getting loose as well. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Next offering is fouled back. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. 3-1 now. Down the left field line, could be extra bases, and that rolls into the corner. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really spun on that pitch and ripped it down the line, and it couldn't have been much closer to ending up in foul territory, but it did just sneak in there for the base hit. Good job by the defense as well to hold it to a long single.
And now here is Matt Carpenter. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. No outs, runners at first and second. Carpenter checks his swing, appeal to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one laced to center and a base hit. Soto around third. He scores, and the lead is up to 5.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Erasmo Ramirez.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
2 on with 1 out. Next to hit, Ha-Sung Kim, 1 for 2. So now 3-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Candelario under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
The center fielder, number 1, Trent Grisham.
So digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he deals. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next offering misses down and away. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Abrams tosses to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 8 and the Nationals 3. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Nick Martinez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 21, Nick Martinez.
And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Went down on strikes his first time through. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Abrams checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Puts the squeeze on it. 1 down.
Up next for Washington, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Lane Thomas. And a count 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground right side. Odor throw to first. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals as the Nationals are down to their final out. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside. Two now. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.